pop sex quiz. What is the #1 way of getting your lover turned on? And here's a hint. It works exactly the same if you're a man or a woman. Think you know the answer? Stick around, I'll tell you. Hey, it's Alex Holm with Revolutionary Sex. Today I am going to tell you the #1 way to get your lover turned on. Doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. This technique is the #1 way to get your lover turned on. Is it holding their arms down above their head and slowly kissing your way down their body to deliver the most epic session of oral sex they've ever had in their life? Could be. That might work. But that's not what I have in mind. No, this one is the #1 method of getting anyone turned on. And here's how you might go about trying to figure out what the answer is. Stop for a moment and consider, what's the #1 thing that turns you on? And as you dwell on that, let me paint the picture for you. What is more of a turn on than seeing your lover incredibly turned on for you? It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you're a man, you can imagine a woman, your woman, being so turned on, just literally shaking with desire, needing to feel you inside of her. Nothing feels better than that. If you're a woman, same thing. You begin to take off your clothing slowly. You see the effect it's having on your man. He just can't take it anymore, pins you down, tears your clothing off. The thing that got you turned on the most was seeing your lover turned on. And that really is the #1 trick to getting your lover turned on. It's feeling the turn on yourself in your body for them. But there's a little bit of a subtlety or a little bit of a trick, a little place where people go wrong, which is the saying it out loud, the yakking about it, or the needing it, the feeling a needy quality around getting your lover turned on. And that kind of has the opposite effect. So a lot of times if you say something to your lover like, you know what really turns me on is when you're turned on. I'm happy whenever you're happy. That just occurs to your lover as a bunch of pressure on them to do something. Instead, you need to go first and manage your own turn on in your own body. Now, obviously, this can be a pretty deep subject, and there might be a little more to it in terms of turning on your own turn on like a light switch. But the important key here is to understand how to be generous with your turn on and not to hold it in and keep it all for yourself. And the example I'll use, the metaphor, the way I'll illustrate this is if you can imagine if you're a comedian and you're standing up on stage and you want to get that audience to laugh, and maybe you're saying some really funny shit and the audience thinks it's funny, and they're keeping it inside. So when you make a joke, instead of everybody going ah ha ha and the whole audience laughing and you feel great, the whole audience is sitting there like they want to laugh, but they're kind of like they're trying to hold it back. So you're telling your best joke and they're going like yeah, next, and they seem disengaged. So just like that great audience for a great comic act, you want to feel your turn on your body and then be generous with it. Feel that sense of gifting your turn on, of it being a good thing, a beautiful thing, and let your lover see how turned on you're becoming. It is the best way to get a man or a woman turned on, and it's easy and fun, and it's part of the beautiful dance of making sex not just great for your partner, not just great for yourself, but great for us, creating a synergy where it's an us having great sex together and not just one person serving the other. This is Alex for Revolutionary Sex. Try this, not just tonight, but every night. It is one of the most beautiful aspects of sex, and it really is the fastest, easiest, and most reliable way to turn your partner on in the bedroom.